I'm about to show you guys. It's gonna be so crazy, bro. By the time you leave today, you're gonna be like, dude, I'm empowered as fuck to get to my goals. I'm about to show you, ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate productivity checklist. Not only am I telling you the importance of checklists and goal setting for your day, but I'm giving you the exact formula that I use. I wasn't planning on giving this to you guys, but I woke up in a good mood, so I'm gonna show it to you. All right, so let me get rid of the music because it's distracting me. Okay, perfect. So let's get serious. Let's get serious. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and talk about the importance of goal setting. Now, we talked about the importance of goal setting because you need direction, right? But now it's how do you goal set? How do you goal set? Let's call it. I call it my my mastery checklist. This is what I call my ability, like my to-do list. I call it my mastery checklist, right? Because it's not a to-do list. It's my checklist to accomplish mastery, right? So right off the bat, you know, my mindset and my lingo isn't that of doing. It's becoming a master, enjoying the process, the sweet kind of gratification of consistently elevating yourself, right? And the way that you do it is with mastering something. It's just mastering something. So let's get started here. Okay, perfect. So let's say I got my to-do list for the day. You know, for some people it'll be different, but something that's important for me, for example, is one that's important for me, right, is working out. Okay, so let's set up. Give me a couple to-do list things, guys, on my to-do list last for the day, and I'll explain the example to you guys. So let's say we got reading. We'll read every day. It's essential. What else do we have? We have, let's say I have a business call. Then I have a client call, right? It's a different one. Okay, because all of this it'll be very much contingent on your day to day, and that's the beauty of this formula that I'm about to show you guys. It's really crazy. Let's do another one. Let's do because it'll hit home to a lot of people. Check ads, right? That's a good one. And then let's see if we can do another one. Okay. Perfect. Any other task? What other tasks should I put? E-com, journaling, managing stores. Okay, so let's do fulfill orders. Okay, let's do a concept, a scenario that we have fulfill orders. Okay. This is our list of things that we need to accomplish for today. This is the list of things that we need to accomplish for today. Okay, so and when you wake up on a regular basis, if you're an entrepreneur, right, and then something that you should do every single day, highly recommended, is you got to check your balances every single day. You got to be checking your balances. Now, people don't like checking their balances. Oh, but you need to know what you're worth. I recommend doing that every single day or every other day. Super important. All right, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things on our to-do list. Okay, so we're going to attribute to each one of these 2 numbers. The first one, right, is we're going to assign a number based off of difficulty to this task, and then we're going to assign a number based on importance. And then we're going to do a little bit of math, and we're going to see what pops out on the other end, and I'm going to explain it to you guys. So the goal is to do the task with the highest level of added numbers, right, first. So working out, ladies and gentlemen, that is from 1 to 10, right? 1 being difficult, 10 being extremely easy. What is your ability to work out? What is your ability to work out? The difficulty of it. I would say for most people, it's easy for them to work out, right? They just have to get on with their day, go to the gym. Perfect. Importance of working out, Let's say it's a Tuesday, you're not crazy busy, right? That specific day. Let's say the importance is a 10 for sure. That one's always there. Then we have reading. What's the importance of reading? Let's just say it's a 5, right? The difficulty of it depends on what you're reading, but a solid 5, okay? If you're reading some intelligent books. The importance of reading, we're gonna give it based on the day because we got a business call, we got client calls, and we gotta check ads. I'm gonna give it an 8, okay? I have my business call, right? It's my team call every single morning that happens at 9 o'clock per se, every single day. The difficulty of the call, it is not difficult whatsoever, okay? My ability to accomplish this task, right? The importance of it, let's say it's a 10. Then we have our client call, okay? Same thing, client call, 10. Let's say the importance of the call, not really important. It's not massively important, it's just a general checkup. So you say done, 7. Check ads. Difficulty of it, it might get convoluted, it might require some time. I'm gonna give it a 5, okay? And then the importance of it, your ads are steady, we'll give it an 8, whatever. Fulfill orders. You're backlogged on orders, ladies and gentlemen. You are backlogged on orders. The ease of fulfilling those is a 3. It's not very easy. You're having massive logistic problems, but it's extremely important, right? Extremely important to get that out of the way. Now, I like to get the easiest tasks accomplished first that require very little time but have massive importance and that accomplish a very important difficulty. Now we have checking balances, right? It's important, but difficulty, it's a 10, right? It's not very difficult. And then the importance of it is a 2, right? Even though it's important, we can get it done. All right, so here we got 12. Here we got 13. 13. 17. 20. 13. 20. Perfect. So our goal is to accomplish the tasks, right? The tasks with the highest number first, because this is based off of my importance. This is based off of my importance, okay? So the first thing I'm going to accomplish in my day, based off of my chart of importance, working out. Next thing, business call. Next thing, and this is how I'm setting my day, right? So my day, my checklist is I'm doing this in this specific order, and I don't move on to the next task unless the task that's done before is accomplished, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is my client call. We got tons of 13s here, so I'll go the business route first, right? I'll fulfill orders, I'll check ads, I'll read, and then I'll check my balances, right? So what I've done right now, I've removed emotion and the feeling of wanting and not wanting to do something, and I've left it completely up to what? My rule set. My rule set dictates my operating system. Okay, so it's no longer, you writing shit on the checklist and you're like, well, I'm gonna go do this one because this one's easier, or you know what, I don't feel like doing this one, I'm gonna come back and doing it afterwards. So what you're doing now is you're saying, I commit to this task list in this specific order based off of the level of difficulty and the level of importance. I combine both of those, and I have a successful metric on how I'm supposed to live every single day. And this will change even the same tasks, right? Like working out one day may be less important to you than another day. Does that make sense? Guys, I'm giving you guys the fucking sauce here. I'm teaching you guys how to think like successful individuals. Everybody tells you, go make a checklist. But they don't teach you how to make a checklist. There's ways to make checklists that are more successful and yield higher results than other ways, right? So the importance of understanding this principle will set you light years ahead of your competition, because it's going to let you operate with no bias. You know what needs to get done, and you just fucking do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you check to see if your day is successful. W in the chat if you guys enjoyed that. Give me a little bit of credit, because I know you guys aren't learning this out there. There's nobody teaching this. There's 0 people teaching this that I know of. And I wasn't thinking about teaching it, but I just decided to teach it because I'm going to teach you guys everything. So it's a very basic concept that if you understand it and you apply it, it's going to let you win. So to recap, you do not have checklists. You have mastery lists. You have the list of mastering things on a day-to-day basis, right? So you are no longer doing things, you are mastering things. You no longer do things, you master things. And mastery is the consistent art of pursuing a greater potential and a greater possibility. Doing something, right? A to-do is something slaves think, right? It's, oh, I gotta do this. I have to do this. This is part of my to-do list. No, I am on my ability to master this specific task or this specific skill set or this specific thing. And in order to become a master, I must do this, and this in this order. And I do not cheat. This is an uncheatable checklist. It's your mastery checklist. It's your ability to dictate something based off of difficulty and importance. Based off of difficulty and importance. So this is your ability to remove all sort of bias in your tasks. And if you can remove bias in your tasks and actually do your tasks, now you're on fucking autopilot mode. Why? Because you did the thinking, you did the preparation ahead of time, and you're like, okay, I know I need to do this, and this, in this order, this order, this order, this order, and eventually it'll yield this result. It is proven. It is proven. So this is your mastery checklist, ladies and gentlemen. Take note of it every single day. Print it, right? Print this right here. Let me remove myself. I'll let you take a screenshot of it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second right here. Let me remove this. And I'll let you guys take a screenshot of it. Doesn't seem to let me click. Here. All right, take a screenshot of this, ladies and gentlemen. Oops. Let me remove myself. There you go. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is your mastery checklist. Take that and act accordingly. Now, why am I giving you this information? Why is it important? You know, a lot of people say, Luke, teach me how to make money. I am teaching you how to make money. I'm teaching you how to utilize your time in a way that is meaningful. In a way that it's meaningful. Somebody said remove chat. Hang on, let me remove the chat real quick. I saw that as well. There you go. All right, there you go, guys. Glad you took the screenshot. And your life is going to become a lot more valuable. So difficulty, right? And you can set the math whatever way you want it to be, but you set it by difficulty or by ease, depending on which metric you want to use, right? Difficulty or ease. That's your difficulty to accomplish the task, right? So for example, let's say one of my to-do tasks for the day is I need to fix the motor in my car, and I have to get the car towed, and I have all this bullshit, and I have to go buy this oil, and I have to go buy the screw and this specific thing, right? And it gets complicated and convoluted. It's going to be really difficult, right? But if I don't have to take the car out for 2 weeks, then the level of importance is low. Like it's a level, yeah, sure, it's important, but it's not that important. I have something else more important that day, like making sure my business is operating smoothly, right? So what this does is it's going to eliminate distractions. It's going to eliminate bullshit. A lot of you guys, and I say this to a lot of my either employees or business partners about their business plans. is they avoid the ability to make fucking money, right? They avoid acting fast. They avoid being held accountable by a checklist. Guys, you need to understand the importance of self-discipline when it comes to business. Your mama ain't fucking mentoring you. Your dad isn't looking over your shoulder to see if you're doing your shit. Your teacher, your boss doesn't exist. When you are the owner of your business, you have to learn how to become disciplined. You have to learn how to become a man and a woman that has self-integrity. And self-integrity is when you tell yourself something, you don't scam yourself out of your ability to do something. If you told yourself, I'm going to do this, you understand from a preliminary perspective that it's going to be full of bullshit, but that you've committed to the experience automatically. So a lot of you guys are cheating yourself. Oh, you half work out. You half do your sales calls. You half do your videos. You don't do it the right way. So what this list is going to do, and we call it the mastery checklist, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to give you the ability to manage your list of your to-dos every single day with intentionality, with purpose, and with a high result of efficacy for your results. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is your little business session. So tomorrow, when you wake up, or tonight, before you go to bed, I am expecting checklist. I am expecting checklist from you. It is a non-negotiable to your success. Non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. So I've given it to you guys in a way that's very simple. Break it down into like 6 tasks a day. Don't come here acting all fucking fancy and make a task list of 19 tasks. My job right there for today was to accomplish 6 tasks. That's it. 6 of them. Now I have 3 left, and I can't go to fucking bed until all 3 of those tasks are done. And if I leave it for the last minute, too bad. I need to fucking finish it because I committed to finishing it. You have enough time in your day, plenty of time in your day, ladies and gentlemen, to accomplish these things. And what you're going to see in the long term is a word called improvement. It's a word that a lot of you guys are not familiar with because you don't track it. You are not familiar with your improvement because you do not track your improvement. If you tracked your improvement, you would be able to see how far you've come and continue to be encouraged, right, at your progress. But you want the same courage, you want the same encouragement, but you don't want to track the data that's giving you the real metrics when your mind is full of bullshit and convoluted doubt about your future and about how far you've come. This task list, right, your ability to track your performance every single day and be consistently winning is what matters. Because you go to the gym, right? And let's say you buy a fucking dog, bro. You look at that dog grow every single day, but you don't realize how fast it's actually growing unless you track it, right? Like photos, or you track it with weight in some way, shape, or form. It's beyond you. It goes beyond you, right? Really quickly. It goes over your head because you're used to it. Same thing happens with your own progress and your own dedication and your own results. If you do not track them, right? If you do not have a checklist for your mastery, then how are you supposed to continue encouraging yourself when the self-doubt comes in, when I'm not doing as well as I'm supposed to? Well, what you're doing is what you said you were going to do. What you promised yourself you're going to do. I was literally thinking today, I was sitting outside and I was like, damn, I don't want to stream. Guys, I'm sitting on tens of millions. I was like, damn, I don't want to stream. And a thought came into my head that said, it doesn't matter if you want to stream or not. It doesn't fucking matter if you want to stream. You're going to stream. And the reason you're going to stream and you're going to give it 110% is because you understand that in order to get to the end goal, the end result, the end outcome, which is to build Capital Club into becoming the largest decentralized entrepreneurial network on planet Earth, that this is something that is required and necessary as the task list of mastery in order to get there. So it doesn't matter how I feel. What matters is, did I do what I wanted to do regardless of how I felt at the moment. And I promise you, when you get done doing your task, when you get done accomplishing your goal, you're going to feel good about it. I have never heard of an individual that has gone to the gym not wanting to go to the gym and leaves that next morning after that session and was like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't come. No, every time that people get up out of their beds and they're like, you know what, I'm going to go regardless of, I'm going to go. I always hear them say, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. It was always worth it. Because hard things in life, even though they're difficult, they are worth doing. The hard things in life are worth doing. Being consistent is hard, but it's worth doing. Having integrity is hard, but it's worth doing. Showing up with a good attitude and performing and giving it your best is difficult, but it's important. It's necessary. It's required to shape you into who you are meant to be.